Hey guys, Firecat here. I know I haven't streamed in a while. I'll figure I've been playing a lot of DCS lately, and maybe I would go ahead and stream some of the stuff I've been working on. I've been flying the F16 in DCS, learning a lot about the weapons systems. One thing I never quite took enough time to do is air-to-air refueling. So that's what I'm practicing today. I've been practicing get ready for an op that if I can build the skill, I'll do a stream of an op with some other players that is upcoming. But yeah, so this is the F16. We're going to go ahead and get it started up. And from there, we'll get flying and see if we can hook up with the tanker. All right, we're going to get the battery going. JFS start lowering our canopy. Okay, wait for the green light here. Green light, we'll go ahead and move the throttle off from idle. Get it going. RPM's coming up here. Yeah, if you follow me for VTOL VR, DCS does require a HOTAS setup. And when you see this plus, if this is your first time seeing DCS, that's a mouse. So I've got it set up with a mouse right next to my stick here. And so I can control the mouse and it will actually follow my eye movement. So I can quickly, press buttons and things like that. All right, so we've got our engine up. We'll go ahead and start our avionics. We'll put on our nav. I'm going to do stored heading. All right, that up. Go ahead and turn on our radar altimeter and our fire control radar. I'm going to turn this on because I will add a TGP here. All right, continuing my flow up the side, we'll go ahead and turn on the data link transmit out here. And okay, so we've got our horizon set up there. Let's go check for the altimeter. Escape. All right, we'll check the briefing for the altimeter. Altimeter is 2972. All right, I'm just going to keep this up because I want the tanker frequencies right up here. All right, so 2972 here. We'll get our altimeter set. All right, so 2972 right there. Turn on our HUD. Our alignment's actually almost done. It's getting pretty close for our stored heading. Continue my flow down here. I'm going to set our storage config to Cat 2 because we're going to be flying heavy. Nothing else to set up here. Go ahead and turn on our CMDS on semi mode. Flares and chaff. And turn on our RWR. Coming back around here, I'm going to turn on my lights and set them all to bright. And then get our IFF set up, and then I'll go ahead and turn on the pitot heat, even though you're supposed to do that just before takeoff. And finally, okay, it looks like our stored heading nav INS alignment is complete. Alright, so we're ready to go. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the ejection seat safety lever off. You would normally also do that just before takeoff, but, it's DCS. All right. Okay, I'm setting the frequency for the airfield frequency. And let's rearm. Let's get my load out so I can practice flying heavy and with tanks. Rearm. Sometimes voice attack needs a little bit of help. Okay, so we're going to fly with 2 tanks. I'm going to go ahead and add the targeting pod, and then I'm going to change this Sidewinder to an AIM 120. So I've got 5 AIM 120s, that's Fox 3s, 1 Sidewinder for some close work, 2 heavy tanks, and a targeting pod. And for grins, we'll go with the Arctic Splinter.
Request rearming.
And if you...
Copy.
If you're interested to see what that looks like, that's what it looks like. Pretty. Alright, so let's go ahead and set up for our tanker. So I believe, let's see, briefing. Escape. Escape. Okay, so I'm going to go for Shell 9-1. That's fast tanker 147 on our VHF, and the TACAN 49 Yankee. 147 and 49 Yankee. Alright, so COM 2, 147. Okay, now let's go over to the TACAN. I'm going to toggle to the AA here for air-to-air. Go down here and change to Yankee. And we said it was 49 Yankee. Alright, and we're actually picking up a beacon. And you can see, let's see, go down to mode here. Change to TACAN. And now we can see the direction to the tanker right there. And I'm going to go ahead and turn off the TACAN so we're not listening to that constantly. Alright, finally I'm going to go ahead and set my bingo. I'll set it at 5,000 pounds. We're going to basically rock it up to the tanker, so we'll burn a bunch of fuel. Okay. Alright, one last check. We're all good to go. So, go ahead and turn on our nose wheel steering. We've got that right there. And go ahead and get taxiing. I'm going to go ahead and make a radio call. Kutaisi traffic, Firecat 1-1, single ship F16, taxiing to 2-5, Kutaisi. Previous menu, exit menu. Now I think actually the prevailing runway is 07, but we're on the training server, not a lot of folks on. Not going to worry too much about it, I just want to get in the air. Alright, before takeoff, ejection sheet arm, probe heat is on, both are on, radar is on, throttle 90%, brakes release, military or afterburner, and then at 70 knots, nose wheel steering off, pitch 8 to 12 degrees. Kutaisi traffic, Firecat 1-1, single ship F16, taking off 2-5, departing to the south, Kutaisi. Clear left. Previous menu. Exit menu. Okay. Release the brakes, go full afterburner. I want to get off the ground as fast as I can. Nose wheel steering off. It's all rudder now. About 180 here, and I'm heavy, so we'll go ahead and start the pitch. Let her just fly right off the runway. Positive rate of climb, gear up. And let's get up. And Kutaisi traffic, Firecat 1-1 is wheels up, pushing 253. So I'm also Okay, so I'm up. I'm going to go ahead and turn there to our heading of about 198. We'll go ahead and move our heading bug around. And this tanker, I believe, is at 18,000 feet or 17,000 feet. So we'll climb up to about there, and then we'll go intercept the tanker. Okay, coming up on 17. And we can see the tankers. I think it's probably this one over here on our HSD. And I blew my 17,000. And so these tankers fly a racetrack pattern, so where they are right there, go ahead and set my pitch to altitude hold. And so these guys are fly a racetrack pattern. If I zoom in here, you can see that it's probably these two. And there we are. Map view. So here I am. I just took off from Kutaisi back here, turned south, and if we zoom out the map, I think my tanker's the one in front here, 17,000. Yeah, Shell 91. So they've actually started their turn, so I'll probably end up picking them up down here. Cockpit view. So I'll end up going actually a little to the left here. So I'm going to adjust my heading bug and my course bug just a bit left. We're at 670 knots, Mach 1. Might have been too much. So I've got voice attack set up so I can do some complex things then without having to go reach for my mouse and click stuff, which is pretty tricky when you're tanking. Yeah, we can see right there. They started their turn. An aircraft down there. Go ahead and turn my autopilot off here. It's right here. I just have it mapped to a HOTAS. And get down to 17,000. Alright, it looks like they are both headed south now. So I wind up having to come left pretty sharp. Okay, I can see the little dots. There's one right there. That is not our guy.
Shell 9-1, Springfield 3-1, request rejoin.
Oh, someone trying to contact my tanker? I think that's my tanker right over here, right there. And it sounds like somebody else might be trying to get to my tanker. So if he's going to take my tanker, I might have to take another tanker. This one that's closer.
Bingo.
Yep. Okay, so we'll back off there. Yeah, okay, so I guess I've got to switch it up there. That guy got there first. He's not on the right frequency. These guys are at usually about 300 knots. So let's change our frequency.
Shell 9-1, Springfield 3-1, request rejoin.
I forgot a 0. Escape. Okay, so let's check our briefing. So 4-1 is on 146, so that's what we've got here, 146. Tanker COM 2.
Shell 4-1, Uzi 2-1, request rejoin. Uzi 2-1, Shell 4-1, proceed to pre-contact at 15,000 and 300.
Okay. Let's go ahead and bring up our fuel page. Make sure we can see that right on the HUD right here, down here, so we'll be able to see when we're taking on fuel. And we've got just less than 5,000 pounds now, since we blew all of that on the afterburner. So let's just go ahead and form up, get a little tighter, without blowing past him. Okay, so let's go ahead and call.
Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact.
Okay, open the fuel door. Radio menu.
Ready, pre-contact. Clear to contact.
Okay, so we're clear to contact. This is where I start to screw up usually. And my biggest problem has always been my throttle. Looking at the lights, it's really hard to see that light on the right. Am I too far? Am I too close? There I am. There it is in the middle right there. Okay.
You're taking fuel.
I'll take it. And I'm trying to breathe and be light on the stick.
All friendly aircraft near target zone 2. This is Tower 1-1. I'm about to do a bombing run. Please don't be right over the target. Thank you.
I'm still taking fuel here. Yesterday I blew up this tanker by accident. I lost control, flew up just a little bit, or actually threw forward just a little too much, and blew the tanker, crashed into it. I'm hoping today is the first time, first try. So we're gonna see how this goes. This will be my first like single hookup. If I can make it all the way to 12,000 pounds, we'll see. I'm getting some oscillation here, which is not good. And this guy's gonna start his racetrack soon. Back it off, back it off. Yep, okay, I lost it. It's really just trying to anticipate before. And that was probably my best, longest run so far. Good. Trying to remember that sight picture. Breathe. Breathe. Come on. We're almost there. Forward a bit, forward a bit.
All friendly aircraft, this is Tower 1-1. I'm clear of target zone 2. You're good to go.
Back it off. Okay, that was too far. Come on.
Contact.
Okay.
You're taking fuel.
Alright. Come on. Only another 1,000 pounds to go. Come on, Firecat. You got this. You got this, buddy. I'm not moving my head at all. I'm just trying to keep that sight picture too far forward. Come on. Up and down a little too far. Up.
Return free.
Almost had it, guys. A little bit forward more now. Just that oscillation.
Contact.
There we go. Come on, this is going to be it.
You're taking
This
fuel.
is going to be it. Come on, we're going to make it.
Transfer complete.
Woo!
Disconnect.
Alright. Disconnect. Going to drop down a little bit. Drop to the right. Form up. Okay, that was my most successful tanker in DCS ever. I guess it took 3 tries. And I'll take it. So, I'm going to say thank you, Mr. Tanker. And we are just going to break off. Go ahead and close my doors. Cleared right. Okay. So we'll go ahead and head over to the aerial range now. Ahead, I want to actually go north. And we'll go ahead and let loose some Fox 3s if we can. Let's just drop down under here. Clear that UFC. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go into air-to-air mode. Air-to-air mode. That's this button right here. Now we've got air-to-air mode. We've got 5 AIM 120Cs up. And it's going to start shooting from middle one over there. That's good. That's what I want. And I'm going to go ahead and change over to the HST here. And I'm actually going to bring up the TGP, because this is one of the things I wanted to play with a bit. Okay, so these are the guys over here that I'm going to be looking for. I want to practice my TWS, assuming I can get them. And zoom in, the altitude they're at are something like 8,000 or 7,000. So my range should be good. Let's go ahead and switch over to TWS by long right on the TMS. There we go. These guys are about 60 miles out. Oh, maybe 50 miles out. Okay, so there we got one. Go ahead and bug. Oh, I lost it. Can expand these. Oh, I lost all of them there. Oh, range shot way up. Okay, we got a TMS aft. Refresh view here. Okay. Interrogating with IFF. Come right a bit. We got somebody over here at 30,000, so that's fine. Looks like we got a friendly in there, or a friendly missile. Okay, so now I'm able to shuffle between multiple targets. Fire control range says I'm 33 miles. Okay, I've got 3 targets there. Looks like we got a friendly in there, so I can't shoot into it. Can change this to a tighter view here. Yeah, see, there's somebody, a friendly is mixing it up with these guys. I could fly way farther north, but I don't have time for that today in this training mission, so I'm just gonna go see what we can do here. Maybe I can shoot at this guy here. Oh, who's that? That's friendly. Well, if we can't get a nice clean shot, that's okay. Okay, we bugged him. And let's go ahead and see what we can do here with our target screen zoomed all the way in. And get ready with our master arm. Master arm on. Okay, now we got another target here. Bugged him. So if I tab between them, oh, I guess I got to do one more. Now I can write between the two. Okay, we'll go ahead and fire off 2. Ready? Okay, and come right. Range 12 miles. Box 3. Next target, TMS right. 17 miles. We'll go ahead and Fox 3. Let's see how these guys go. And I should have turned on my Keep them. So that guy looks like he's tracking okay. 10 seconds. 6. And C101C damaged. That's good. I'll take it. Next one, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Yep, he's down. And splash. All right, I'll take it. Let's go ahead and go up here. Get this guy. Yep, my radar. All right, well, let's just have a little bit of fun here. We'll go into dogfight mode. Missile step. Change the 120. Use my targeting. Oh, I had him. There we go. TMS up. Let's see if we can do this. Hit on aspect. Get him. Boom. Alright, there's one. There's the other one. Let's come up and around. See if we can get that guy. There we go. Now we got him. 3 miles. Visually identified as red. Fox 3. Got 1 Fox 3 left, 1 Fox 2. And splash. Okay, let's get back out of dogfight mode, check our situational awareness here. That's the guy we got. Okay, so they've respawned, so we'll go ahead and pop back up. Have a little bit of fun here. Again. I'm in a dogfight mode. Use my 120 here, see if I can pick up this guy. There we go, we got him. In range. Fox 3. And this is all a training map, so these guys aren't even going to shoot back. I'm just having a little bit of fun. Oh, okay, we got him. Let's clear our target. Let's go for this guy. Got him. All right, so we've got him locked up. All right, let's uncage. Got the seeker heads on him. Wait till we get tone. Off aspect shot. See how it does. Nice. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and head home. Come out of dogfight mode. Exit the range here. Kutaisi's somewhere over here. Go ahead and exit air-to-air mode. Got a little bit of left. Oh yeah, we got some wind. All right. Okay, so I believe Kutaisi is our. Well, let's see. Let's check which waypoint is it here. Kutaisi is number 4, so let's go to steer point 4. Right here we got steer point 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll change our. So we want Kutaisi. Going to go ahead and set us up for a straight-in approach on runway 7. So we'll set a course here, and we'll be intercepting that course. So we can see Kutaisi in the HUD right there. And this will put us in a nice setup for 07. All right, so master arm off. got plenty of fuel, so let's just afterburner for a bit. We're 42 miles out from Kutaisi. Anything I missed? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and turn off my helmet. And that's DMS aft long in case folks are looking. So we're going to go ahead and descend while we're rocketing. Got some kind of unknown contact here, probably a friendly. And he's not coming up with IFF, but maybe it's a missile, I'm not sure. 4,000. We were 27 miles out from Kutaisi. Go ahead and bring up traffic advisory frequency. 249er 5 and enter. We'll make our first call about 20 miles, and we can see the airport right there. Kutaisi traffic, Firecat 11, inbound to land 07, about 17 miles out, Kutaisi. Alright, so let's go ahead and start slowing us down here. Go ahead and pop it. The speed brake.
Alert. Jackal 8-1, type UH-1 helicopter operating west of base, low altitude.
I'll acknowledge that with 2 clicks.
Kutaisi traffic, Town 1-1, clear of active. Kutaisi traffic.
It's nice when people actually make radio calls. Alright, let's check our pre-landing checklist. And checklist, anti-ice has required, master arms safe, laser safe. Don't have to do anything on the lights. Those are all set. Speed brake, throttle. Yep, okay. Everything else is good. We're 10 miles from Kutaisi. A little high, but that's alright. Kutaisi traffic, Firecat 11, turning final 10 miles, Kutaisi. 07.
Altitude.
Alright, we can go ahead and lower our gear now. And we're going to have to pitch up, get our pitch for the AOA we want. So I'm doing a little bit of trimming. Okay, watching our speed come down, that's good. And I want to place I'm a little low here. I want to place I can't remember what that thing's called all of a sudden, but basically it says where our nose or where our velocity vector is actually headed. I wanted that right at the end of the runway here. It's coming up, you can see it. I'm going to turn off this DED thing. There, now you can see it a little bit better. Okay, so I got to pitch up a little bit, so lower our speed just a bit. So we've got speed brakes out. We're in the 170s. Okay, a little more power to keep the velocity vector there. And let's get our landing light on. Landing light on. A little high on the AOA here. There we are. Alright, get it stabilized. Kutaisi traffic, Firecat 11, 3 mile final, 07, Kutaisi. Yep, and I got distracted there, so I see an aircraft on the runway. This guy's going to be and just take off. See that? It's going to fly right past me. It's a training server. I'm not going to worry too much about it. We were at the end of our flight. But a little less throttle. Get that, yeah, a lot less throttle. Get that. Okay, maybe he actually pulled off the runway after that call. Okay. Nice and steady. Cut power. Oh, too hard. Oh, Firecat, what are you doing? Keep the nose up, use aero braking. Keep that nose up, brakes. Okay, we can get nose wheel steering on here. Let's see if we make this turn off. Nope. Oh, yes. Nope. Yep, we missed the turn off there, Kutaisi. Sorry about that. Kutaisi traffic, Firecat 11, clear the active, Kutaisi. Alright folks, well there you go, that's air-to-air refueling. My first pretty successful attempt here in the F16 and DCS. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Have a good one. This is Firecat signing off.